Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Storino. Welcome or back to my channel, number one place where organic content marketing is all helpful in terms of sales conversion. I'm a coach with like 10 years of full-time content marketing for sales conversions. Experience, and then in about 2 years part-time before that, while I otherwise worked as a lawyer full time. I've been a lawyer in New York State since 1998. And but now I have, a long story short, fallen into helping people do better organic content marketing for sales conversions, and or to otherwise be more effective with content that they create. Whether they're working in the creator economy or not, or they're trying specifically to be a YouTuber or not, or they are a traditional entrepreneur, sell their widgets, whether it's physical products, coaching by the hour, courses, digital downloads, whatever, and they're just trying to do content marketing that'll build up a brand-based community for them, where at least that brand-based community gets on an email list, so that they can provide them with even more freebies and like and trust. And then when these folks are willing and able to, they will be more likely to buy from those who they like and trust. Hey, Lenore, what's going on? Lenore's here. Hashtag for a minute. If you're one of my paid students or even one of my free students, hashtag live, hashtag play. That really helps this video out, because a quick little comment. Oh, Lenore, can you give this video a thumbs up too? Because that's like putting a little tip in my jar for the coaching that I do on this channel week to week. Last week I had a sick week, when I say, but I am here usually at Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But since I had a doctor's appointment last big sick, I'm here doing a makeup session on a Friday. So happy Friday, everybody! Y'all have made Marcy here. Marcy here, rather. Hi, Marcy. Good morning. Hashtag live. If you guys could give this video a big thumbs up, that would be really great. Hashtag live, hashtag replay, and live and or on replay. If you guys have any questions at all when it comes to organic content marketing to build up that brand-based community, maybe you get more sponsorships, maybe you get more affiliate income, maybe more people subscribing email lists, so on or off the email list, you can sell your stuff to them if you're a more digital entrepreneur. Either which way, make sure that you copy of my free guide. Don't be a fake guru.com. It's a quick start guide, help you really troubleshoot your brand online and your organic content marketing, because maybe there's just even some quick things that you can fine tune that would make it easier for people to know, like, and trust you. If you're not a coach, course creator, or a creator/YouTuber, you're like, why do I have to worry about being guru or being an effective brand leader? I got to be honest with you, even if you're selling stuff on Etsy, handmade stuff, whatever, people rather buy from business owner that they know, like, and trust. So you're a brand leader, even not like YouTuber or an influencer or anything like. So if you guys could give this video a big thumbs up, that would really help me out. Hashtag live, hashtag replay. Now, prior weeks. Oh, by the way, if you're one of my following, every month I sell a pack of graphics with corresponding templated pre-written options that go with every single graphic for every day of the next month. It's called the popularity plan. It's a really easy to cover your daily organic content marketing. So even if you're out of time, you have a busy life, it's a busy week, and you're like, oh, how can I be like daily to nearly staying top end with whatever audience I've already built, let alone build an audience just one post per day at a time? How do I do that? Well, the popularity plan packs month to month will really help out with that. So April 2025 popularity plan pack should be launched for sale this coming weekend. If you're on my list, you'll get an invitation. Lots of people love it, so I keep selling them. And if you're in the free coach group, so say you're not always YouTube, I'm just catching you here now. You're in Facebook groups about being an entrepreneur or more of content market. You want to check out my Facebook group, Content Marketing for Conversions. It's free to join, and there's an additional 10 free PDF downloads file section at the top of the group feed. So if you haven't, even if you were in my group, that group's been around for years. If you were in my group and you only got 2, make sure you salon back and get the other 8 new freebies. And that's all different one that I give you for free through don'tbeafakeguru.com. So make sure that you're getting all the goods. And make sure you subscribe and click the bell notification. Let's get all the housekeeping out of the way. And select all, so this way you get the weekly, live stream code here. If you're like, nobody ever me for free, nobody ever helps. In the Facebook group, Content Marketing for Conversion, and here when I'm live and on the replay, I check my comments. Guess what? I'm here to answer your questions about marketing, right? Because odds are, watching me on this channel, you're a creator, try to make money from the creator economy via YouTube, something else, or you are a more traditional owner and you're like, how come I'm not making more money? I post and it's not effective. Well, I have a lot of evergreen pre-recorded videos and live stream replays that'll help you out on this channel anyway. And then, from 2 week I go live and I just share up different platforms, their algorithms and stuff like that. But today's theme, we are all about saying your brand isn't succeeding the way you want to. There's a reason for it. Your brand is failing and your business is failing. What is the main reason for that? I'm gonna touch on a couple of things that I coded out in the last 3 weeks or so that I've come back to my channel. I had 3 surgeries and recovery times for that. So I took a sabbatical. So now I'm back. But this channel's been around since January 2009. So I have been around even on a channel on YouTube. But I did have a video a couple weeks ago where I said I destroyed my YouTube channel and now I'm getting it back. And I talked to you in that video. I'm going to repeat everything from that video. But if you haven't seen it yet, sure, you go check that out after this video. Because a lot of people showed up live and I answered a lot of questions too, besides what I talk about during that live stream. And it's like whether you've let a YouTube channel go for whatever the reason, or you let and go on social media or wherever else for whatever the reason, my recovery plan that I laid out, definitely people in the comments section found very useful. People on the live found that useful. And I've been applying that. And, it's not like I've had out of business so long. I was making money even while I was out in sabbatical, having surgeries, but obviously trying to build back to my, sabbatical income level. And it's going well because my plan works. I coached people through them having to take even 3 to 6 months sabbatical because the baby or whose parent died and all that sort of stuff. Life's gonna life. Things are going to happen. You need to take break. How do you get the engine revved back up again? So you want to make that you see that video. I destroyed my channel, so now I'm getting it back. And then I had another video after that talked about your very first step to reviving your dead YouTube channel and brand. So if you're not a YouTuber, you create content elsewhere, you market and sell elsewhere, you're still going to find that video useful. And then I talked about 2 weeks ago. Remember, I was sick yet again last week. This week, I want to circle back really quickly to a video that I did that resonated with some people in the comments. And this is why you don't have for YouTube or business. And we really come down to you need a power hour for your business, at least an hour every day. I get it if you have kids, if you have elder care, homeschooling, whatever. You work full time, you work multiple gigs because you got to pay the bills, whatever. But there's still this business brand, or your brand as an influencer or creator on YouTube elsewhere. There's still some business that you really wish would make you at all. Or if it is making money, you have proof of concept, have a customer base. Well, you will make more money and you're like, I don't know why and I don't know how. I get really honest with you about the whole concept power hour, and especially one of my paid students we all go through making sure that at least 7 hours a week, even if our business or building our brand on is a part-time gig, you need at least 7 hours a week that can pour into it, or your business isn't really a business. It's more like a hobby. And I'm not saying that to mean, but you're not making money with it, and or you're getting people, to even follow or subscribe to your brand on your email list on it, let alone buy from you. There's a problem, and it really just comes down to you're treating your business more like a hobby. So of course it's paying you like a hobby, if it even pays at all. So we want to drive more traffic to your business, to more businesses. If you're selling any kind of merch, any kind of anything, and if you're a YouTuber and or a creator, and you just want to build up an audience to get sponsorships, affiliate income, there's nothing wrong with that. You're still entrepreneur. The creator economy has been on for well over a decade, continues to grow. Either which way, you do have to ask yourself, am I treating my business like a business, or am I treating it like a hobby? And no wonder I'm getting little to no traction and or little to no sales. So Marcy said, I'm doing a big launch in May. I have created a 15-day pre-launch series, but I'm wondering if I should still do my regular thing during the posts as well as on Facebook and Instagram. That's a question, Marcy, and whether you use the upcoming popularity plan April 2025. Don't. My answer is always, and this is stretch goal, I understand everybody can do this immediately, but posting daily is really a must. And in fact, if you're trying to gain traction, no matter what business model, on YouTube through shorts, talk, reels on Facebook and or Instagram, believe it or not, 3-5 posts can get you serious. If you can't do that, I only mention this because if you're putting up a post once or twice a week, and even if you're really any platform at all, you are not getting the growth you want to see. You're not getting people like engaged with your stuff enough. You're not getting them to get on email list enough, or you are not getting them, or anybody else, buy your stuff enough. A lot of it really just has to do that you are not top of mind with those human beings enough, and or they don't know, like, and trust you enough. So they're like, I see they're running sales, so even if I followed or subscribed, you won't unsubscribe or unfollow, but I'm just not motivated enough to buy from them. So short answer to Mark's question, yes, you want to post every day, whether selling stuff or not. If you are selling stuff, or even if you are a creator and or YouTuber, and driving people to a sponsorship link, you're driving them to an affiliate link be down below in a YouTube video or in a reel or in another kind of post. Like, you really need to be top of mind enough with people so that they come to know, like, and trust you enough. You have to have a certain amount of consistency. If you just swoop in and sell, and you're not doing any sort of relationship marketing or very little crumbs during those 2 weeks and or a month in question, like if you're Marty, your hyperactive buyers, if you have them, maybe you don't need, like, warm them up. They're just good to go. If they need something, they'll buy something from you. They don't. For everybody else, unfortunately, that's a lot of most people's followings. You really have to show them that you are persistently and consistently posting, that you're running a business like a business, instead of I sell and I sell, so I'm just going to kind of up with maybe post or two doing otherwise. And is this, my God, why isn't anybody buying from me? You have to have a brand-based community that's super excited, not only about your stuff, but about buying your stuff to solve a problem or satisfy a desire. So if they really feel that they know, like, and trust you enough as a brand leader, if you're selling stuff, or a creator, if you're selling your own stuff, it's sponsorships and affiliate income for now. Either which way, they have to know, like, and trust enough. So consistent is key there in terms of thing. And you have to stay top of mind enough so that they remember you and they care. Because somebody else who's another creator space, selling the same or similar thing, or they're just fighting for the same attention on the same topic. They're just elbow their way in there. And if you're not around enough, again, people might like you well enough. They're going to get to know, like, and that other creator better. And so they're more likely to click the links that they sell them to. If they're a YouTuber or a creator, they're more likely to buy their stuff because they're around more and working their business more than, somebody who posts once, twice a week on Facebook, Instagram. I don't care right now the way things are if you cross post the same post on Facebook and Instagram, because not everybody's checked both of those things a day or all the time. So it's better that you just cover your daily base. If you're going to just cross pollinate, I'd rather you do that than not at all. Okay. So whether you use a popularity plan or not, you should be creating content and you be able to post every single day, ideally. Why? Because whether you're a coach or you're an entertainer, creator, or whether you're selling widgets on Etsy or elsewhere, you should have an ideal customer. That piece of content you create is speaking directly to that person about a specific topic. Right? You can't talk to about everything. You will drown out, and the AIs or the artificial intelligence that rules every platform, they won't know what you are. You're too broad. You're just sink to the bottom of search. You're going to sink in suggested, or they're not going to suggest you out at all, or not for long. And when next somebody engages with stuff, because they don't go, oh, content's exactly for a person like me trying to solve this particular problem that I'm fixated on, or to satisfy this particular desire that I have now. They're not going to engage with your stuff. Right? This isn't 10, 15 years ago where you could just use Facebook, Instagram as a bulletin board, and you just post your stuff and people go pretty and they buy. Can you get like 1 to 2% given week to kind of see your stuff and maybe they buy? Maybe. The first time, statistically speaking, you send somebody to your website, 2% to 2% of them might buy because they're just ready. Your stuff just hit them and they're like, cool. So I'm not saying that kind of approach can't work at all, but really you're going to get buyers and you're going to get hyperactive buyers because they so love brand and so love the fact that you either are them, and you can tell by maybe the way you look, maybe the way you act, or more importantly, in your content, they see that you're somebody who has the desires that they have, that have the particular problem that they're fixating on, that they want to solve by taking you up on your offer to get them out of pain and into pleasure by making a purchase. Right? But like if you're like barely showing up and it's kind of like crumbs over course of a month because you're busy, that's when my last live stream, it really resonated with a couple of people in the comments, and then of course I had people reach out to privately too. I had a couple of brave souls. You know what? This was the kick in the pants that I needed because I'm not putting in enough effort to my business to really show up where the outside world can see me. So you're not showing that you're playing hard and then every day with a post that talks to them about this particular problem that they have. Talks to them about the particular desire that they want satisfied in such that they're like, wow, this person's exactly like me with this problem, and or they've solved this problem, but they were otherwise like me. I trust them. I want to hear from them. So maybe I will follow them or subscribe. I want more content. This person gets me. They get the problem that I'm trying to solve, or the desire that I'm trying to satisfy, or depending upon what it both. Right. It's like you really show up enough to show consistency, to show that you're real deal, and to stay top of mind with a bunch of humans that have like a bunch of competition in their feed, right? So especially if you're selling physical products, and I understand that does, Marcy, you can't use your social as just a bulletin board like it's Etsy part 2. Yeah, you're a business, so some what you post is going to be just like spotlights or maybe a solution set of a couple of products together, and in the caption that corresponds with your reel or your photo, or you should be talking to that person. You don't have to write War and Peace as a caption. Your captions can be short, long, mix them up. That's always the best practice. but you want to you want that person, when they're seeing that kind of content and they're reading the captions with it, they're like, this person is me. They get me. They can help me get out of pain and into pleasure. If they get at that concept by reading your content, they're more intrigued and more likely to buy, or at least get on your email list by kind of like a click in bio, not a lick in bio. And at least getting a coupon for their first purchase, and then they're even motivated to make that purchase. Guys, if you're gonna have a link to like a coupon, just make sure, ideally, if not a lot of people are turning these things in, you want them so that they expire within like I don't know, anywhere from 48 hours to like a week max. So if you're using something like MailChimp and you're not specifically techie or whatever, you can go in and change the copy in that email so that it's like an updated like code or coupon codes and getting 20% off your website, and just like put it in a digital calendar. Hey, if you busted out old school paper calendar and you just remind yourself, like every Sunday, I'm making it up, by 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm making it up. You go into the email that automatically fires when somebody signs up for your email list and they get an email with a coupon code in. You're like change code, and or you're changing the expiration date. So if the easiest thing for you right now with your busy life is to just go in once a week, change the code, and make the coupon good for a week, that's fine. That's better than just giving them an ever coupon. Because if lots of people are taking you up on your offer and redeeming the coupon, I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix. But what I hear a lot of times, people aren't taking 20% or higher coupon because, and they're just not doing it. I'm getting very, very few people redeeming them. They go, oh, well, this doesn't expire anytime soon. Just like you, life gets big for them, and then they don't do it. So if you have some sort of way, you don't use MailChimp, or you want to go in like every 48 hours and up coupon codes, whatever works for you, just work it. But in mind that scarcity and leverage, scarcity provides less leverage. So if a coupon code is going to expire, you're going to get more people, within a reasonable time. 24 hours might be too tight, depending upon the facts and circumstances. 48, 70 hours, no more than days to a week. Otherwise, again, you really don't have the leverage for people to redeem coupons. My first 7-year success business, which is Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill, people are turning in those coupons on the regular. We don't have a problem. We don't have to our system. But if you do, there's a thought. If you're like, hey, I ask people to sign up and save 20% or more on this purchase with me, very few people will redeem. That might be why. So I see I have another. Hey, Mike from Valley Smithy. Good morning. #live. Mike, what do you do for your business week? I'm curious. Mike's a doer. He's very successful, and I'm proud of him. My Funnel Dynasty students. I may as well throw in the link to Funnel Dynasty here. If you want personalized, it's going to be one on group, but spotlight different people, comments, questions, requests. Come review my website. Come review my social media. Tell me it's broken so I can fix it. Funnel Dynasty is a 7-module course with a bunch of buttons, one of which is one on group weekly coaching for the life of the course. So as long as nothing happens to me, I have no plan to retire Funnel Dynasty at any point in time in the future. As of right now, I really let me edit that. Well, let me edit it. Now I have to remove it. Dang it. Let me put in. If you have any questions about organic content marketing for sales conversions, put in the chat. Put it in comments on the replay. That's why I do these weekly things. Let's make sure it's right. All right, funneldynasty.com. So you go to funneldynasty.com, all word, you can check out, my course with the one-on-one group coaching every single week, pretty much every single week of the year. If it's Labor Day weekend, if people are like majority rules, most people are like, nah, I want Labor Day Monday off. We do that, but you get the idea. So if you're like I need a course teaching me tip to tail organic content marketing and how it works for sales versions strategically. Swipe files. We teach you how to create every single piece of content ideally so that it becomes a marketing and sales unto itself, right? So that you're not creating random pieces of content out there. You are, strategically publish on the daily to get more people to subscribe or follow you, more people on your email list, and more people buy from you. You should be having a sale minimum or some sort of sales-based promotion twice a month. And if you're like, well, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a creator, I'm an influencer, and sell my own merch, you should be having sponsored video or a sponsored piece of content. And if you're small and you're just building an audience, and you're like, I can't do that right now. Get affiliate links to products that matter to your audience or off your audience would like to take, advantage of, and make sure that you strategically promote particular, or even just an affiliate link, sell somebody else stuff, get 20, 30, 50% off this sale, or 20, 30 to 50% commissions that you get paid for selling somebody else's stuff. And then to sell your own merch, but at least as a creator, that's a way to make money through the creator economy. If you're not paid through the YouTube partner program, you're not getting paid by TikTok Creator Fund, things like that. Ooh, Mike said, thank you. I ran 25% off Luck of the Irish sale that ended yesterday. It worked very, very well. Good for you. I emailed this 3 times during the sale. Oh, we also had another little baby cow. Well, I hope the big cow was born live and healthy for sure. So we had an announcement and a sale, and yes, I did see good conversions from the email list to direct sales. Thank you for saying that, Mike. Mike's been one of my paid students for at least 2 years now. He got into Funnel Dynasty, and he's part usually of our weekly one-on group coachings, and he participates. It's as somebody who is an older gentleman who has a farmstead and also raises livestock, and also creates, he has a smithy, so he metal stuff and sells it. I'm not into metallurgy, so when I say metal stuff and sells it, well, throw a horseshoe at you with the screen. But he sells decorative horseshoes. Mike's really a doer. No matter how I pushed him out of his comfort zone when we were doing the one group coaching, as I mentioned, through Full Dynasty, he's definitely busy life, father, grandfather, everything. He has gotten out there in content marketing and reels that would make average influencer blush. Okay. And so, yes, he builds up his email list. He indicated, yes, even on the day that it ends, you don't just email somebody once. You do it like 2, 3 times. You spread it out. Maybe you schedule it out around every meal time zone. At least one of the 3 of them, no matter where anybody signs up, no matter what time zone they're in, an email is going to hit everybody on your list, in theory. That's how you get better sales. Now, are you emailing somebody 3 times a day every single day? No. Are you emailing your list daily? Very similar to what I said with the social media content marketing. It's at least once a day. You're doing reels on Facebook and or Instagram. You're doing shorts on YouTube. You're doing TikToks. If one a day isn't getting you the traction you want, honestly, the recommendations are 3 to 5 times a day. So if you're worried, Marcy was before, I'm going to be doing like once a day for 2 weeks straight, like a sales push, and I'm doing different sales website. Should I be covering my daily organic content marketing base? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, you do that. Because this isn't 10, 15 years ago where someone's like, you're posting too many times, it's too much for me. The average person, you Google the statistics and be like, whoa, or ask ChatGPT if you use that or something like that, and you'll be like, whoa. People are subscribed and or follow so many creators on so many platforms that the algorithms have to pick and prioritize what's important to the average content consumer. So, because if it showed them everything that everyone that they follow and subscribe to personally and businesses / professionally, their feeds would spin and spin. They would not be able to read. It would just go by too fast. So this is something else that I wanted to talk about today too. But thank you, Mike, for sharing that, because I'm telling you, people think does what she teach works, and I'm telling you to alter your approach, like the thumbnail is, because you're otherwise setting yourself up for failure if you don't put enough time into your business. So that's the last live stream that I did with the Power Hour, how to do that, even if you can't do it 60 minutes at once. Or different ways to do it, no matter how busy you are, and no matter personally and professionally you're doing. Because if you can't average an hour a day on your business, it's a hobby, and I'm not being mean. I'm just saying a hobby, like whatever, whenever. And the comments in that live stream replay shows you that people are like, I'm realizing this, and this is the kick in the butt that I needed, right? So I don't necessarily tell you all what you want to hear, although I try to as possible. I all both live and on the replay what you need to hear. So if you like what you're hearing, you're like, I don't like it, but it's going to work. Up, give this video a big up. That is like you were putting tip in my jar. And please hashtag live, hashtag play, because even if you're seeing this on replay and you're like, I'm absorbing it all, I have no questions. If you just a hashtag replay, or even just word replay, it's a comment, and YouTube us out more while we're live, and both more when we are on replay, and you're helping someone else out, and not just me. Because this is the thing, just circling back to what I said a moment ago, just your posting doesn't mean that every single person who subscribed to you or follow you is seeing all your stuff. So if you don't stay top of mind with them with daily posts, what's going to happen is you're just going to focus and fixate on other people who are producing content more regularly than you. I'm not saying they'll never circle back to your feed. And if they circle back to your feed or your channel on YouTube, have you, sure, they'll see all your content, and then go back to consuming your content. But the thing of it is, there's so much competition for attention. You really do have to make it, even a stretch goal, even if you're a newbie or beginner, you have to make daily content like your thing, which is why I came out with the popularity plan in my free group, Content Marketing for Conversions. I know some people wait for the announcement for next package is for the next month. That's coming this weekend. My graphic designer and I are just doing final tweaks. Yet one post a that comes with a corresponding caption, fill in the blanks, speak the language, add what else is relevant, especially having a sale. You throw a sales announcement with that too. And even if you're the super busiest person around, if there's 30 days, you have 30 plus posts. We always throw in extra. We always over deliver, and we give you at least one zip file of sales-based graphics. Because I don't know what your sale is, but like if you're like, I don't have enough time to create sales-based graphics to go the theme or the holiday for the sale that I'm doing, we take care of that for you too. So April 2025 is coming. So sure that you are in the free group on Facebook, Content Marketing for Conversions. If you're on my email, you're going to get the announcement too. And just like Mike said, on the day that say a sale is ending, actually want to put multiple posts out on social. You want to put out more than one email on the day where it's like, everybody, last day of the sale, last day for the site-wide sale, last day for the coupon, whatever's applicable. If you are an influencer, YouTuber, that kind of thing, and you're making money through the creator economy, if you have an email list, you're a business owner too. You want to get email lists to contacts, so you can email them whatever affiliate link motion is going to add. Don't miss out. Here's the affiliate link. You have to give them a disclaimer saying, if you make a purchase from this product, I get a certain percentage. You have to let them know that. You can see other creators in your space and how they do those announcements, and it'll give you some guidance on how to do that in a social media post or an email. And then, if you have a sponsorship link, obviously your sponsor will email your list, go live, put out content, and your contract will say how much content or whatever like that. But if you have an email list, you can drive even more traffic to that sponsored link as a YouTuber creator and get more traffic. So you're more likely to continue re-upped contracts with that sponsor, and or you'll make more affiliate income if you're to promote affiliate link. So but like Mike said, he emailed his list as IT 3 times the day that like his time sensitive site-wide sale was over, and that got him even more sales. And what my regular students are often very pissed about is they get little to no complaints ever from anybody. If someone's on your email list and they're like, I don't want to know when you have sales, they probably shouldn't be there, right? But also you need to serve up value to people who are following you on social, subscribe to you on YouTube, on your email. So even if you are selling stuff on Etsy or physical products, it's a good idea once a week to have just a value add post. I don't know if it's a mini blog post, an email, or you write a blog post on your website and you say, hey, this blog post will learn how to do this or not do this anymore. And it's related to whatever their interest is. Even if you are selling jewelry and you're like, dude, I'm not a blogger, I'm not a coach, I'm not a course creator, I'm not an influencer. I'm a brand leader. So I get that people want to know, like, and trust me by seeing daily content from me. And maybe they got on my email list to get a coupon to buy jewelry from me or whatever. And then this example, you sell jewelry, right? So like, what am I going to write a blog post on? It might be about jewelry trends, jewelry repair, jewelry storage, how to use pre-existing jewelry and a new piece to update look. Your ideal customer, you know how to talk shop with them about intersecting interests that bring to a business like yours with offerings like yours, right? You know how to do that. And you know what they love and what they hate when it comes to intersecting interest. So you can educate them, entertain them, and inspire them when it comes to jewelry. If you can't do that through content at least once a week, where the main message is not something's for sale, let's just talk, let's dish, right? If you can't dish with your ideal customer avatar towards, it doesn't have to blog post, be a YouTube video, a live stream where you're just talking to them and you're talking shop and you post the replay on Facebook, just say. It could be a podcast. If your ideal customer avatar that you're selling jewelry to, the particular type of person you're selling to, particular type of jewelry, you understand the demographics and the psychographics of that ideal customer avatar. So you know if you're wasting your time with a podcast. I don't need to do that. My people aren't the hugest on podcasts. They may like it. They may like them, but that's not their love language. Same thing with a blog. Maybe your ideal customer aren't the hugest when it comes to reading. Well, that's okay. Can you put out a video edit on YouTube once a week and post it elsewhere? Why not? Could you? That is just you talking and you showcasing stuff you're teaching, you're educating, entertaining your inspire audience about jewelry, but it's not my stuff. My stuff comes to me. My stuff's on sale. Like maybe at most at the end of the video, hey, if you like what you're seeing, you can go to this website. Or, there's a coupon link down below first purchase. At the very, very end, but the whole point of your video or your blog post or your podcast or your live stream play, your podcast, if you will. The whole point isn't sell. It's to help, right? Then that's a value add. And at least once a week, you need to email your list and remind your social following that you have a nice value add that they shouldn't miss, right? So then people feel you're not just talking at them and selling, feel like you're helping them. You either are them, you understand someone like them, and so there's enough of that KLT factor or no likes factor that builds over time. Some people need a lot of time, some people need a little time, and then some folks obviously are in between. But why you're failing to build an audience, macro conversion, you don't have very many, if anybody, following you or subscribing to you. It's because you're not showing up enough to be found with daily posts. You're not staying top of mind those people who have seen you and not subscribed or followed yet, or they have subscribed or followed. but don't stay top of mind anyway. Eventually, the algorithms just don't show them your stuff. Subscribing and following isn't a panacea and a cure-all, but getting people to join your brand-based community is an important first step. Many people, if they don't want to follow or subscribe, they most certainly don't want to get to macro conversion number 2. Macro conversion number 1 in marketing sales, they follow and subscribe. Macro conversion number 2 is they get on your list. Both of the first 2 macro conversions are free for them to do, and it's easy for them to subscribe or unsubscribe, follow or unfollow. If they're not willing to do one or both of those things, they are not really likely going to buy from you if you're a more traditional entrepreneur ever. I'm not saying it's impossible. 1-2% of them might, but not enough. Go Google ChatGPT. This is not the gospel according to Stacey, Storino. Amen. I'm not talking through my hat, but if you're a stats person, go look it up, because some people that love language to when they learn stuff, you're going to find out you're only going to get % of people who will snap by. Going to your website the first time, they'll buy. Going to your Etsy shop the first time, they'll buy. You have to capture those leads. So getting people to follow and subscribe is a good step. Getting them on your email list is important seconds, because it's better and easier actually through email to build a relationship with people who buy. And again, even if you're a YouTube tuber or creator and you're not selling your own stuff, you're going to get paid your best money through affiliate income and sponsorships. If you don't go mega viral on a platform, you can get paid by the creator economy. Take that money too, but where you're really going to make your money is by driving people to affiliate links and getting a cut from the sale of someone else's stuff. And when you have enough of an audience and enough traction, a couple thousand people are really enough. You're very targeted audiences in terms of demographics and psychographics, then lots of different folks who sell to that type of person, they're going to want to give you sponsored videos or sponsored live streams with replays, sponsored video podcasts. They're going to want to sponsor your content. Obviously, you are not going to competitor for anything that you sell if you're all an entrepreneur selling widgets. But if you're like, I'm just a creator, so I ain't going to sell anything, then any sponsorship that would respond and resonate with followers will work, because you're not selling your own stuff. You're not competitors. But I can tell you right now, if you're selling your own widgets, you're selling jewelry, but you want to get sponsorships. You're like, well, obviously, I'm not going to go to other jewelry vendors to get to sponsor my content. But what about cleaners? I bet you don't sell those. You may, but you may not. So why not get affiliate income by driving people into like an Amazon link where you get an affiliate cut? What jewelry boxes? Jewelry storage. You can't make money from jewelry repair kits. Like, I can do this all day. That's why you really want to look at funnel-dynasty.com and get into my one group coaching, because no matter what you're selling and who you're selling it to, or if you're an influencer selling other people's stuff and getting sponsorships and affiliate income cuts, I can help you. I've been doing this full time for 10 years and part time for 2 years before that. So if you want to get into 6-figure and beyond a year or 6, folks like Michael do it. Folks like Lenore has launched businesses. My assistants, I am happy to do that. Those are 2 of my paid students. And then Marcy, I believe you're definitely part of my social following. I see you here from time to time, girl. And I hope I answered your question. But how you're setting yourself up for failure isn't just because you're not following the advice from my last video podcast where we talk about the power hour. And no matter what you have going on, how you can out an hour a day, every single day towards your business. If you can't even give 7 hours a week towards your business, no wonder you're making to no sales. Or if we're a creator/YouTuber, no wonder you're not building up the following that you want. Sponsorships and affiliate income aside. And I don't even say that like and or qualifying to paid by the creator just for the content that you create aside. And I'd say that lightly. You're setting yourself up for failure when you don't show up on a daily to near daily basis. On YouTube, you can go with edited content, live streams, replays, video podcasts, once a week can be enough to get you traction. And I don't have problems getting people on my email list, and I don't have problems selling. Even just back from a year-long sabbatical, 3 surgeries right out during that time, not fun. I have a problem with it. If I needed to go with long form content more, I could do. But if I really wanted to cover a daily basis on YouTube, and it's like, oh, how could you do it with long-form content? You could do it by even software out there. There's freemium, and then there's paid, where once you even live stream, going live and posting play, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, or anywhere else, lives are the easiest way to create content. They really, really are. Once the replay is up, you can just feed a replay link into various types of software, and they can just pop out shorts for you or clips for you that you would use on YouTube. You would use as TikToks. You would use as reels on Facebook and Instagram. Boom. So easy. So if you went live even for 20 minutes, odds are the software could just decide for you, because A is being folded into some things. It could decide for you, hey, here's 5, 6 clips, up 60 seconds, up to 30 seconds, and decide for you and give you all these options. And you pick. You could put parameters. I don't want this to be longer than 15 seconds, 30 seconds. I wouldn't go past a minute with any of these. Keep things short as you can. The AI will the clips for you. Will turn them into vertical videos instead of horizontal videos for you. Bang, zoom. You can be off to the races with one stream a week, 15, 30 minutes, whatever you can do. I'm about 46 minutes so far. Time flies when you go live. And so you can get 5, 6, 7 shorts popped out of the software, and bam, you can have daily content on a YouTube channel. You go daily through Facebook and Instagram, because those clips can be reels. It's kind of easier than you think. If you have questions for me about how do I keep up with the daily piece of content coming out, remember too, some of your sales announcements stuff can, right, it can do double duty. It's a sales announcement and posted today. That can help, because you see, having a sale at least twice a month if you're selling your own widgets, right? Even coaches selling an hour of your time, group events and stuff like that, right? You should be selling at least twice. And ideally, if you want to make more money, this is kind of Captain Obvious. You make more offers. So maybe you're running a sale or a promotion every week. And if you're a creator and you're like, I don't sell on stuff, then you be driving traffic to an affiliate link. Maybe in a 4-week month, you have 4 different affiliate arrangements for products that help your ideal customer solve a particular problem, satisfy a particular desire. And then boom, you've got selling somebody else's by driving them to an affiliate link every single week, right? This is how you get 6 figures or higher. It's not well, maybe I did a sale this month, and then maybe life got busy. Like, it's okay to want a hobby that pays you sometimes. I don't want to be critical, different strokes for different folks. But while you're likely following me and subscribing to me here on YouTube, following me anywhere else, why you are watching right now live around the play, you've got a business hustle and you want to make more money with it. And the big reason why you fail is, look at last week's video. You are not putting in enough time. You're not being strategic and disciplined to work your business like business, so it can pay you like business. But last week's live or the last I did, it is going to give you a bunch of strategy, no matter how busy your business is, no matter how many dependents you have, whether you're working a full-time job or two part-time jobs. It will show you how to be more strategic so that you can actually launch a business, get proof of concept, which means sales people who don't know you, they're strangers, and then make money and make more money and scale and grow it. Not putting in enough time is one reason for failure. Not having an ideal customer avatar in terms of demographics and site graphics, that's the reason for failure. third reason for failure is you're not covering a daily base. Even near daily is better than once or twice a week. And I don't even care what platform is, unless you're coming back from a long illness, you're dipping your toe in the water, or you're strategically building up to that or something like that. You really, if there's nothing barring your way really, but you put out the content. I to my hairdresser yesterday because I went in for cut and color, and she was saying how I'm only putting up like a reel or two, once or twice a week. Get pretty decent traction on it. But like, do you think it'd be okay if I went daily? She's a millennial. I'm next, for goodness sake. And I was just like, girlfriend, 3 to 5 times a day on TikTok. Here, I'm going to show you the article where talk itself says. She's like, whoa, how do I put up that much content? I will say very quickly. Going live and posting replays on a platform of any length or still having a moment. On YouTube and elsewhere, less highly edited, more like real, vulnerable, transparent. What do they call it? They call it effort content. You're still an effort in content, because you're showing up, right? You're going live and you're writing captions, and especially for YouTube horizontal content, you should have a thumbnail. So we're not saying no effort content, but if you're creating stuff on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and the reels and TikToks, stuff like that, you don't need cover or a thumbnail for that. So maybe a keyword caption where after your live is done, or after you like create something really fast, is no graphics, no nothing, and you're just talking to the camera. You're educating, you're entertaining, you're inspiring. Bam, like 15 seconds, 3 seconds, 45 seconds. Just because these platforms are letting you go longer with your clips doesn't necessarily mean that that's a great idea. Go Google and or chat GPT statistics in terms of vertical content clips. How go out longer in most cases won't necessarily help you. Some still short and sweet is a good to go if you're looking at vertical clips. So don't worry about going long and just creating a clip, and don't worry about beautiful captions. Don't worry about I have to put B-roll in there, make it hyper edited for each. That's not necessarily having a moment. Now, if that works with your audience, if it ain't broke, don't fix. But I'm saying most audience, and if you're selling stuff to busy adults. The older they get, the less crazy you gotta go, right? So if you're selling to people in their 20s and 30s, even now, low effort content, recording stuff just in your car between lunch breaks or 15-minute breaks at work. You can create stuff, showcasing jewelry, talking about jewelry if you're selling jewelry, or talking about whatever problem somebody wants to solve, or whatever desire they want to satisfy with you as a coach, or you as an insert, guiding them through to having a happier life. See, so no matter what you're selling, who you're selling it to, it's not your own stuff. You got to show up early, but low content is giving you the ability to do that. All right. So you don't have to go crazy, being a techie, tons of editing, high effort editing. You don't need it. What you need is to cover a day. And if 3 to 5 times sounds too much for your vertical clip, that's okay. Daily base is a minimum, and it's a stretch goal for some of you. But if you're sitting around having the time to be in flop sweats because your business isn't bringing the money you want, you probably have the time to talk shop in the camera, go live, teach something 15, 30 minutes, or educate, entertain, inspire. Even if you're not a coach, talk shop about the jewelry or whatever. And you're going to get your jewelry showing up, especially if you put the right words in the captions. So once your live goes replay, the eyes know who serve your stuff up to if they're not following you. If you don't understand these bits, no wonder whenever you do put out your content, it does work. So I'm here to help you on this channel. Lots of evergreen edited content, lots of live stream replay video podcast content, and normally I'm live on this channel 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays. I was doing a mix session because I had a doctor appointment today. Hashtag live, hashtag replay. Let me know when you're on. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. I do check my comments. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.